world's longest-serving leaders in history. He's been shuffling back and forth between the roles of prime minister and president for nearly 2 decades. Many say most of his elections are rigged, and even with this very unpopular war, he will still be able to stay in power.
Unpopular by whom?
People that don't like war. He is definitely someone that our generation needs to know about. So for my paper on Russian history, I will be writing about Vladimir Putin.
All right. Thank you, Brody. You can sit down. Anybody else have anything? Brianna, do you have something that you're thinking about writing?
Yes, I do. I've been researching the KGB. It stands for Committee for State Security. Its job was to conduct domestic security for the Soviet Union. Now, at first they just did surveillance on their people, becoming masterminds in sabotage. Then they used their power to arrest, imprison, and even execute enemies of the state. They silenced the media and became experts in muzzling anyone that criticized the Russian government.
The KGB no longer exists.
I know, but their influence still threatens free speech around the world.
Okay, you guys, when I said to write about Russian history, I meant to write about something relevant. Yes, relevant? Okay, I'll take it. But do you have anything else there?
No, that's all.
Okay. Anybody else? Sarah, do you have something?
Is this the best they could do?
Well, what do you expect? I mean, 27,000 new agents, you're getting 500 of them. You know, DC office space is limited, I guess.
Yeah, we could have moved to Virginia. Tyson's Corner's nice.
Well, the director wanted me close by.
You?
I mean, you know, us.
Yeah, well, if you ask me, it's too many agents too quick.
Well, there's obviously plenty of work to be done, and if not, hey, we'll make stuff up, right?
Are you kidding me? I don't even get a corner office? What a mess. Hey, honey. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's just, it's kind of a mess. Yeah, I might miss a few dinners the next couple of weeks. Sorry. All right, keep it warm for me. I love you too. Okay, bye.
Problems of political bias found at the DOJ, FBI.
There's a lot of mistrust of the FBI and the DOJ.
This from Andrew Clyde. The corrupt FBI raided President Trump's home at Mar-a-Lago today. Joe Biden has weaponized the government.
Oh, hey. How you doing? I didn't hear you come in. How was school?
Good. What are we doing for dinner?
Oh, gosh, you know what? I'm sorry, honey. I got to get to the store.
Okay.
2 hours before the deadline. How do I do it? All right, here we go. How was school?
You already asked me that.
All right, food. What pizza?
Pizza works.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. How was your paper on Russia?
That sucked.
Language.
Sorry,
Well,
but everyone was writing about Ukraine, Russia, the war, Putin. Things happening now. So I thought an essay on the KGB was a great idea.
Oh, yeah.
It's history, it's a history class, but Miss Parker's wasn't a fan.
Ah, yes, the great and wise Miss Parker. She the one that sent you home with the white privilege worksheet?
Yep, same one.
I don't know how that woman keeps her job. I mean, she is your history teacher, right?
Sadly, but what are you gonna do?
You know, a wise man once wrote, history is written by the winners. I mean, from this history class, it's like you think America was a bunch of losers. I mean, do you think America is a bunch of losers?
No, not like Miss Parker.
Exactly. So are you going to write the KGB thing?
Of course I am.
That's my girl.
You write history.
Well, I write the news.
Same thing.
That's a little different.
So I thought maybe we could go Christmas shopping to the mall or do the tree.
Babe, I'm sorry. I gotta go into the office.
Okay, why?
That looks like a big call from the editor. Your daddy could be moving up in the world. You gonna be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right.
Love you.
Love you.
What about the pizza?
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Mark.
So, what's so urgent?
I thought I'd bring legal in on this. How valuable would you say is the First Amendment?
Very.
And you understand the importance of news.
Okay, is this about the piece I did on the Afghanistan withdrawal?
No, it's not. The new owner of Twitter just called for you.
Elon Musk. What did he want?
Don't know, didn't say. He just wanted to talk to you.
Okay, look, guys, no offense, but I'm gonna want to take this call in private.
Be careful.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. This is Mark Walker. I'm returning your call. Hey, Bree, you home?
Yeah,
Ooh. Pineapple. You got pineapple, 400 things to choose from, and you got pineapple. Never.
It's actually really good. You should stop being such a picky eater.
So what did you order it?
Yeah, I had it delivered. I have your credit card.
Oh.
So can you help me with one thing? So what do you think the difference is between the Nazi propaganda during World War II and the KGB's propaganda during the Cold War? About the same, right?
Well, yeah, for the Nazis, it basically was to fuel the war and to take over the world, and the other was purely for mind control.
Well, I know that, but what do you think the purpose was?
Well, it's always about power, right? I mean, you may not understand this yet because, I mean, with all due respect, you don't have a whole lot of power. I mean, neither do I. I mean, I don't have any power either, but so people who get power, right? They want to keep the power.
Yeah.
And they don't want anyone else taking that power away from them.
But it's based on lies.
Well, yeah, but there aren't really any lies anymore. It's all just kind of gray. Okay, well, for instance, you used my credit card to order this pizza.
I told you I did.
I know, but for this exercise, I want you to lie to me.
Okay. Okay. No, I don't have your credit card.
Okay, great. Perfect lie. But, you know, that's a lie because I know that you have my credit card and you know that you have my credit card because you used it to order the pizza. So this time, try to get out of it. Do anything to justify your actions.
Well, last week you told me I could have the credit card.
I didn't, but good.
I was hungry and it's your job to feed me, so I lied. You know, stole your credit card and used it.
Okay, well done, Grasshopper. Guilt, blame shifting, classic trope. Now give me back my card.
Here.
Thank you. See, the thing is no one really has to lie anymore as long as you stay in the gray. You know, no one has to take responsibility for their actions or ask for forgiveness. And, you know, I think you and I both know, you know, everybody could use some forgiveness now and again, huh?
Yep.
I mean, case in point. Oh, wow.
What is it?
A big steaming pile of gray. I'll be back.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
Everyone, I need you in the middle of a room. Come on, director's gonna give a talk.
Welcome. I'm Director Greer. I run SOMEX here at the FBI. That stands for Social Media Exploration. We are a top secret division of the National Threat Operations Center. Now, we have a saying here. When the bad guys robbed stagecoaches, we got on horses. When the bad guys used cars to commit crimes, we got in cars. And when the bad guys got on the internet, we got on the internet. Now, in the wake of January 6th, the Bureau has hired you to join this task force and spent $27 million in new technology to do what?
To monitor social media.
Close. We want to view it, yes. We do want to see everything.
And how are you going to do that?
We're going to think differently. Social media companies are our friends. Each social media platform has the entire universe of accounts. Everything and everyone is on social media. And I'm not just talking about graduation and wedding pictures. I'm talking about threats, misinformation. Imagine if with one click of a button, you can make any of those posts disappear. Unavailable to be searched. Full control of all content visibility. Yes.
How could you get these private posts removed?
Let's call it hearsay. We remind these companies of their terms of service agreements, and then we remind them that we are the FBI.
Well, that's what the internet is. It's hearsay. How do you get it removed? And it's also protected.
Protected by who? By us. We're the protector.
All right. Okay, folks. We're going to hold our questions till the end. We got to be respectful of the director's time, okay?
Thank you. So, as I was saying, as there are increasing threats and attacks from right-wing domestic terrorist groups, we are increasing our involvement in social media. As of right now, all federal law enforcement agencies have a right to view, collect information on citizens, or start an investigation long before there's a criminal predicate. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Good. Let's get to work. Right now, let's go. Thanks again.
Did you hear what he just said? Terms of service? That's a social media term. That's what the social media companies use. He's hiding behind that. For what reason?
I have no idea. I just feel this is so wrong. I just feel so uncomfortable with this.
Our name's going to be on those reports if we look into it or have an investigation.
It's wrong. I mean, just the whole thing is unconstitutional.
He just told us this is what we're supposed to do and green-lighted it and told us to get to work.
I didn't sign up for a job like this, man.
I don't understand. I just don't understand.
What do you want me to do with these?
I want you to post them.
Okay, like write a story or just post anonymously?
It's up to you.
If I may ask, why me?
I followed your career. You follow the facts. The media today just create theories. Then they will report the narratives regardless if the facts prove otherwise. I don't see you doing that.
Well, I appreciate that.
What I sent you are the facts. I'll be sending you more documents over the next few days and weeks.
I think I'm gonna call it the Twitter files.
Call them what you wish. Mark, be careful.
Twitter employees knew what they were doing was effed up, quote unquote. Elon Musk is dropping some Twitter files on their censorship of the Hunter Biden laptop story.
Fox News alert, Elon Musk highlighting documents on Twitter's censorship of the Hunter Biden laptop story.
Twitter acting by itself to suppress free speech is not a First Amendment violation, but acting under orders from the government to suppress free speech with no judicial review is.
Who is this guy, Mark Walker?
He's an independent journalist.
Anyone here ever heard of him?
No. He's not a right-winger.
They'll discredit him.
He has all the original emails and correspondence, the actual internal documents from the Twitter content management team. All of it.
The new CEO of Twitter is releasing this.
We don't know where he got them.
This is all from that New York Post piece about how the president knew his son was making millions selling influence. The stupid laptop.
Yeah, 3 weeks before the election.
So what? So, Twitter blocks a few links to the articles, so they delete or block a few accounts. It's no big deal. We advise them that if the information is suspicious, they should block or delete the accounts based on the grounds of their own terms of service agreements.
So you talked to them?
I never said that.
This connects us. So the Bureau's influencing social media. It says right here, government agencies. Are we those government agencies?
All right, Henry, calm down. All right, I spoke with the director, okay? And we were totally justified in the warning that we gave to Twitter about the article. At that time, everybody thought the Russians had hacked in, okay? We are safe.
This is going to blow up, sir. There's no evidence that there's been Russian influence. Our field office in Baltimore has had all of this under investigation. No Russians. The findings in this New York Post article, they're true.
Who have you been talking to?
Nobody. I just read the reports.
Did the Baltimore office leak this?
No, sir.
Garrett?
No, sir.
You know, it doesn't help that 204,000 people got their accounts suspended for sharing this article on social media.
So what is the media saying about all this?
Well, Fox News is all over it.
And as I understand it, this is the first of how many Twitter files?
Nobody knows.
Merry Christmas to us, I guess.
If they have any emails from
All right,
Henry,
we don't
Henry.
know what he has or what he's embellished. So let's keep our eye on the ball. Let's keep America safe.
Safe from what? Us?
I don't need your self-righteousness, Agent Mudrick. You're dismissed.
Glad.
So now you're talking to the director?
Okay. He called me when this first hit the wire.
Don't go over my head. That's how heads get chopped off. And that guy has got to go.
I understand.
All right, you guys, so the Cold War, it talks about pages 560 through 65. You're late.
Some kid puked in the hallway. I was helping clean her up.
Well, you're still late. You know my policy. When you're late, you get counted as absent, and then you spend the rest of the period in the library. So, go.
Are you serious?
Do I look serious?
When did you make this policy?
Does it matter? This is my classroom. And when people try to circumvent the rules with, I was trying to help, the culture suffers.
What do you even mean? Look, what's your problem?
What is my problem?
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'm looking at a world where people are trying to end racism, where they want to provide benefits for the less fortunate, where they want equality for all. And when anybody interferes with that progressive idea, then I have a problem.
What does that have to do with me, huh?
Hey, why don't you ask your father, since he has no problem filling minds with poison of right-wing rhetoric.
Is this a history class or Woke 101?
Pardon me?
These ideals you teach are going to destroy my generation.
Get out.
Fine.
All right, so between pages 560 and 65.
Well, I mean, I think that the question is how involved is our government in monitoring and censoring the views and voices of ordinary people? And yes, Twitter, absolutely, they have a lot to hide, but they're not alone. I mean, others in this space are just as guilty. For example, we know that Facebook constantly reached out to the government wanting to help shape the national narrative. The COVID mandates, mask wearing. I mean, forget the CDC. I mean, social media was America's physician during the pandemic. They wrote the rules and censored anyone that objected. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right. Bree? Hey, what's going on, kiddo? I thought I heard you come in.
TV interview?
Yes. Oh, hey, do you want to go to the store with me?
I'm good.
Oh, really? You're good? What does that mean?
Saw you on Insta and Snap and the news.
I know. It's crazy. This thing is just blown up.
You think?
All right, what's going on?
Miss Parker went off on me.
Wait. Grand Poobah Parker went off on you? What does that mean? What happened?
Doesn't matter.
Wait a minute. Of course it matters. What did she say?
Everyone wants to be right, and the only people suffering are us kids. We're like their guinea pigs or some test generation for the new woke culture. And can I be honest with you? This generation doesn't even give it.
Watch the language.
So what are you doing?
I'm reporting the news.
By attacking social media?
What? No, I'm not attacking anyone.
So what's the difference between you releasing this private narrative of events and them censoring what they want on their private platform? It's private. Can't they just post what they want?
Wow. That is a brilliant question. Are you sure you don't want to be a journalist?
I did my research.
Okay, check this out. Right? Do you know that 1 in 5 Americans get all of their news from social media? That's crazy, right? I mean, so look, when the internet was created, or by Al Gore or whatever, and social media, it was supposed to, be a tool to give voice to the common man. But it's no longer that. I mean, the whole thing has been hijacked. I mean, this thing, this is not a safe space, okay? Everything you see, everything you read, everything you don't see, it's all controlled by the government. I mean, that's crazy, right? All right, so you're doing your report on the KGB, okay? In the 1980s, the KGB and the Russian government told its people that the United States had created AIDS as a biological weapon. Now that's crazy. It was a very successful program. See, what they needed to do is they needed their people to hate us so that they could be distracted from the fact that, they were creating their own biological weapons programs. I mean, right? I mean, the Americans are doing it, so do we. I mean, the government was able to influence the masses through what we now call, misinformation. And I just think that when governments do that, it's incredibly dangerous. Now come to the store with me.
I may want to study journalism.
I think you're cool.
Thanks.
Do you know Congressman Reynolds from Alabama?
Maybe.
We're representing his family care amendment. He's got a lot of great ideas. This stuff about Twitter and the news, is that your department? Yes, honey, it is. And I had a really bad day. And thank you for making dinner. Talk to me.
It's all just out of control. It used to be we would go to these guys for information. Now we're supplying it.
Supplying it?
Back in the day, we would meet with social media executives just to find out what was happening. Ridiculous as it sounds, criminals would post about their crimes online. Now that relationship has turned. Now we're asking them to bury information, political information, ban people, ban ideas. Every agency in this town is in on it. There's no telling how big this goes.
Are we gonna have to sell the house? They said more files are coming.
You know how this town is. It could all blow over in one day. Who knows? Who cares?
People care about what we tell them to care about. There's a lot of political punch here.
Hey, Don't get your wheels rolling on this. I know how you are. I could get crushed.
You're not gonna get crushed, love. So more people are gonna come out on this.
Unless there's a Russia connection. You know how everyone loves a good Russia spy theory.
Twitter's new CEO is expected to release part 2 of these Twitter files. He believes that the internal documents shared show that Twitter took censorship direction mostly from Democrats, including then-candidate Biden's team.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No.
Seriously?
No, no.
So what are they calling this one?
Calling it the Twitter dump.
That's appropriate.
I don't like this, sir. This is all hitting way too close to home. I mean, this is all the stuff that I had in my Baltimore.
Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of reach. That's what he's calling it.
What the hell does that mean?
Just because you say something doesn't mean the platform's going to show it.
Thank you. Exactly.
No. It's all right here in the Twitter files. Okay. There's a Stanford professor. She's tweeting about how COVID lockdowns are harming children. And then they blacklisted her. These are the internal Twitter dashboards, but there are a lot of them that are questionable. Okay, conservative talk show host, Dan Bongino. He was blacklisted for being searched.
That's all.
Oh, here's a good one. Charlie Kirk. He's a right-wing celebrity, and he used to get thousands of retweets. Now they are tagging his account, do not amplify. NSFW, which means not safe for work. There are other threat tags.
Okay, anything about us?
No.
Good. Next.
They're tagging people that are against our boss.
Okay, so this is some vast conspiracies, coincidence. Anything else?
Yes. There's a very popular account, Libs of TikTok.
Yeah, I know.
And they warn Americans about how our cultural morality is in decline.
All right. That's it. Right there. That's the problem. What you just said. Cultural morality in decline. Who are you to decide?
We are in decline. I'm sorry, but I don't want people tweeting about teachers teaching 5-year-olds sex acts.
That is not our job. We are the FBI.
Yes, it is our job. We need to warn people.
Hold on.
What is it?
Everybody out. Out. Do not take action on user without consulting with SIPIS. Site integrity policy, policy escalation support. We met these guys. They are the leading executives of Twitter, the CEO, the global head of security. It's not going to take long for the media to understand that these are the guys making the decisions, and we met with them. And fire that loudmouth lady.
Okay. All right.
Twitter files. Fire everyone if I have to.
Mr. Walker, thanks for seeing me today.
Mr. Assistant Director, thank you, sir.
So we have an understanding that this is going to be off the record.
Oh, yeah, no. If that's what you need, then I'm not your guy.
Well, that wasn't my understanding. So you're coming out with the third installment of the Twitter files tomorrow, I heard.
Yeah. You guys are safe on that one. This is just about how they game the system to get rid of Trump. So you guys should be in the clear.
Any idea how many more of these installments are coming out?
No, I don't. Let me ask you a question.
Well, I'm asking the questions today. Okay. What?
Did your department ever contact Twitter?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, you better hope they never sent a single email.
Yeah, we better hope that they didn't.
Not one.
All right, I'm going to ask you a question. Why are you doing this? All this attention, it's putting the FBI in question. It's hurting law enforcement. Real agents in the field could be compromised.
Okay, I'm sorry.
They could be killed.
Let me tell you about real agents. Real agents, real FBI agents are in trouble because there is a systematic attempt to prop up a politician. You know what's in danger? Democracy is in danger. Freedom of speech is in danger.
Okay. So we both have jobs to do then.
Yes, sir, we do. And I would respectfully ask that you start doing yours.
Алло, Борис, это Женя. Ну, я только что встретился с этим Майк Walker. Да.
Breaking right now, we have the staff now looking at computers because part 3 of the Twitter files is underway. The new records will expose the erosions of standards in the company before the Capitol riot, along with other topics, including talking about the former President Donald Trump being kicked off Twitter.
Hi, Garrett. Well, this is for you. Your services are no longer needed at the Bureau.
What the crap? What's this about?
Did I stutter? You're fired.
What did I do?
Give me your badge. You know what you did.
It's messed up.
Make sure he leaves the building, all right? Close it.
Hey! Oh man, what happened?
I was doing my schoolwork and we got a brick with dye written on it.
I'm so sorry, but you're all right?
Yeah.
Watch out! Don't cut your foot there.
I won't.
All right, I'm gonna call the police.
Why bother? It'll only fuel more attention, more hate. Is this really worth it, Dad?
Well, I don't know. Look, Bree, please understand, okay? I don't know. We don't know how much longer this window of opportunity is going to be open for us to get these documents. And I feel it's my responsibility. You know, Congress could open an investigation tomorrow and shut the whole thing down. And I feel like I have to try.
I get it. Well, before the brick came through the window, I was going to tell you that I'm writing a column for the school paper.
Amazing.
One other thing.
Yeah.
Can we get a dog?
Ooh.
Like, I mean, a mean, ferocious, liberal, biting dog.
Yes.
Sam Garrett?
Yes.
You've been served.
Have you told anyone about this?
No, sir. The Bureau's not going to help with any of this, are they? Did you hear all the stuff about Twitter? So what all do they want to know?
Well, they want to know why you shut down the investigation of the president's son.
Do they want to know why I got fired? Look, I didn't shut down the investigation. That was way above my level.
Well, they're coming for you.
What do they want to know?
Well, it is a congressional subpoena, so it's a big deal. I assume there's going to be a lot of very important people that want you to go and want to hear what you have to say. But there's also going to be some very powerful people that are going to want this to die. Now, I'll make some inquiries and respond to the request and try to come up with some options to buy us some time.
I mean, what if I cooperate?
Well, maybe, but who do you trust? Look, you're in good hands. You swore an oath to protect and defend. Remember that. I can't help you if you go back on that oath. I'll be in touch.
Thank you, sir.
Part 4 of the Twitter files dropping earlier tonight. The latest installment shows how executives pushed for a change of policy regarding then-President Trump alone, distinct from other political leaders.
White House Christmas card. Oh boy.
What?
They're going to announce that the FBI has met with Twitter executives. I guess they have the emails.
Well, isn't that special?
It's not funny.
It is kind of funny. The story is about if the government is influencing social media, and it is. Of course it is. Nobody wants to talk about that. No, we want to talk about the president's son's drug habit. January 6th, and of course, Donald Trump. And gosh, that's what this town does when they don't like the story. And your White House, Justice Department, they don't like this story. So we need to point, we need to scream, we need to measure everyone's political and racial temperature. If we do that, the truth will be lost in all the rhetoric. Honey, look at me. When this is all over, no one is even going to remember what the Twitter files are even about. Call me if you want to meet for lunch.
Garrett. Yeah, okay. There's no need for that. I come in peace, all right? I just want to talk to you about a potential problem that both of us may have right now.
What kind of problem?
Well, after the first of the year, there's going to be a new Congress, and they're going to be looking into all of this, and I want to make sure that we're on the same page.
All this, huh?
Your investigation.
Yeah, I had a solid investigation. I had the laptop, I had the computer repair guy, and then I handed it over to you. And then the investigation just died. There was a rumor mill, killed it, but then you blame me. You blame my field office.
So that's not how it went, and you know it. When those 51 intelligence veterans cited Russian collusion, the investigation was over.
What a bunch of crap. Russian disinformation. I mean, come on, man. We had him on dozens of charges. We had him on money laundering, drug possession.
Okay, national security.
Admit it, it was the president's son. The New York Post had the story. And then it went silent. Tell me, how does that happen? How does a story so huge just get dropped 2 weeks before a presidential election? That story bought the White House.
Well, if you're asking me, it was all the naked pictures that did it. They didn't care about the drugs. They didn't care about the money. They didn't even care about the prostitutes. It was all those pictures. Do you have any of those pictures? Do you have anything else?
Maybe.
Oh, you're being cute? Maybe. It has to do with the Bureau's investigation.
I don't work for the Bureau anymore. Remember? You fired me. You remember the day at the freaking elevator?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, okay.
I appreciate that.
Hey, nothing personal. I just want to make sure no more leaks come out.
Come on, man. You got more leaks than a freaking screen door on a submarine. I know how this will all play out. The lone FBI agent that went rogue, that probably attended a Black Panther rally while he was in college.
You went to a Black Panther rally?
Of course not. But that's what I'm talking about. You'll just make it up. You know, I'm done with this conversation. You know, you stay away from me, and I'll stay away from you. Okay. But get off my property now.
Oh, that's how you want to play it?
Yeah, get away. Done with you, man.
And you've met with him?
Yes, I've met with him. He's a great guy. He's just been done wrong. He got fired.
What is it?
Agent Chin, you have the floor.
Number 4 just came out.
Yeah, I read it. It's all getting stupid now.
After the election was over and Trump had lost, Twitter executives started to meet about banning Trump. January 6th was icing on the cake, and by January 8th, Trump had been banned by Twitter.
Yeah, so?
When I look into this doc, it looks like they wanted to create a justification to ban Trump. Seek a change of policy for Trump alone. His protected free speech rights were not going to be allowed.
It's their company. They can do what they want.
Where were you, sir, during this time frame? Former Twitter executives, the ones who made these policies and that are now going public, are saying that agents with the Department of Homeland Security and high-level officials with the FBI were directly involved with flagging posts and deleting posts. There is a quote that is about to hit the wire from a Twitter executive that says, not only do we meet with the FBI, but DHS and the Director of National Intelligence. I ask you, Director Greer, how many trips did you make out to the West Coast to visit Twitter?
I don't answer to you.
Well, I looked it up 3 times. There is news that is about to be revealed that over 150 emails came out of this office to Twitter executives. Moreover, it is now being reported that the FBI paid $3.5 million to Twitter. What did we pay Twitter $3.5 million for?
You made your point.
Clearly, Twitter is getting money and being influenced by the FBI. We think that is the reason for all of this. And whatever information that Twitter is either hiding or releasing is an attack on this office.
Well, I don't know.
Okay. Can we have the room, please? Sir, we have to deny everything at this point. No more discussion about these Twitter files. We ignored them, they ignore us. No investigation. Leave it alone, sir.
You sound like my wife. And by the way, when did I start taking orders from you?
Well, you always have. До свидания.
Greer, are you by chance?
Mr. Garrett, our law firm associates, in association with several other lawmakers, would be very interested in hearing your side of the story. All of it.
Okay.
The key question I have for you is, do you still have the contents of that laptop?
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Do, 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 do. Bam!
What's that?
It is a gift for you, my love.
A gift from me. Thanks.
Open it, open it.
I'm opening it.
You know who that is? You ever heard of Walter Cronkite?
No, but you're gonna tell me about him?
Well, yeah, I mean, he was an amazing man and an incredible news anchor in a very different time. Yeah. He was voted most trusted person in the United States twice in 2 decades.
Twice?
You know, he believed that the people, not the media, should make the political decisions, and that, you know, his job as a journalist was to report the news and let the American people figure it out for themselves.
Smart.
Pretty amazing.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. There's no pictures, so you're going to have to do a lot of reading.
I think I can handle that.